He's had a few injury problems, so he'll be very keen to fire up now that he's fully fit and get going again. Spent a lot of time doing some visualizing earlier today, getting ready to perform. Here we go, first ball. A little bit of movement away and good carry through to Rizwan. A bit of a bustling action.
Yeah, first time seeing Kuram in this form. I was watching him warm up, and he's got a very, as you say, a bustling action, a lot different to what you'd used to seeing from with that ball moving around.
Short leg just behind square. Seamers, once they find their line and length, they'll quite like bowling on the surface. They certainly had a little bit of a more green tinge this morning, more overcast conditions when we got underway this morning. I think it's changed a great deal, but it's obviously just browned off a fraction, but it's still going to be offering a fair bit with the grass covering that does have. So they get that proud seam hitting the deck. It should be still deviating. That Kookaburra still brand new. Sent back by Zorzi, correctly so.
Khurram Shahzad creates a little bit of angle the way he bowls from that crease, goes wider just a little bit and then gets that ball back into the stumps and moves it away. So there can be an issue early on if you haven't faced such an angle before, and he's got a bit of pace as well to go with that angle. Very keen to get on the front foot. He's pretty tall, he can do that.
He's about 6'2", Aiden Markram. He suddenly darts off a little bit to the left, Shahzad, but he does have some pace. It's nicely bowled, good shot, good punch down the ground, good timing, relies on that often. Markram, and he's away with a nice boundary.
Yeah, good confident start from Aiden Markram. Slightly over pitch, not the worst delivery Kuram would be bowling. Just the full face of the bat, leaning on it. He is tall, as we just mentioned. And with the power that he does possess, races away for a boundary for South Africa.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drive. We didn't see a lot of those straight drives from Pakistani batsmen, but here is an example of how to play on a surface like this. Fully committed to that length. Lovely shot.
So the South African batsman, Markram, second slip, took a couple of good sharp catches at second slip. Would have been only too aware that one or two balls just took off a little bit, bounced a little bit more than anticipated. But as the batsman, he's got to put that out of his mind totally. Shahzad is also at the same stage. He's just got to also just make sure he gets the ball in the right area. It's where he wants to actually present the ball. And if something happens a little bit unusual, then he's going to be the beneficiary of that. It's generally the length balls where that was tending to happen. End of the first over, 4 for none.